in time to launch it on Friday because forevermore, I'll have, some happier memories around that day, which is really awesome, I think. So Brian will be there making sure my electronics works perfectly and that it doesn't, go out on me. And anyhow, it's 5:30 my time, Mountain Time, which is 6:30 your time, 7:30 Eastern Time, 4:30 Pacific Time. And it's going to be, 40, 45, 60 minutes. I can be a talker, so we'll see how long it takes. But we're giving away some fun things. Spirit said, make swag. So I made swag. We have t-shirts we're giving away. We have coffee cups that we're giving away. We, of course, are giving away some books. And we have 2 of these beautiful necklaces. I don't know if you can see, but they're engraved with the words "Choose to Believe." With a beautiful amethyst crystal. And I chose amethyst because it is has the healing properties of, assisting with meditation and connection, which is, of course, what I'm all about, to connect with your loved one. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be as short as I can make it. And you're all invited to come.
So when we're done, will you put the link in a comment below this video?
Yes, thank you. I will. And we talked about the book. It's available to buy on Amazon or to pre-buy on barnesandnoble.com. It'll be available Friday on Barnes and Noble.
Tomorrow's Wednesday, and then Thursday, and then Friday. Every single day on both of my pages, I'll share the link to the event on Friday. Thank you. It's 6:30 p.m. Central. I will be there at 6:30 p.m. Central at this kickoff. Absolutely.
I'm so glad you're coming. I'm so glad you're coming. Thank you.
Absolutely. So these are the questions that, I have a million questions, but you do have a book, and I really do want people to gift themselves with this healing tool. What I love about your book, and you said it, it's similar to mine in that there's a lot of white space. It's not overwhelming. You could read a couple of pages a day and just savor it. It's not just Paige and Brian's story. It's a tool. She gives us things to think about, things to meditate, things to try. It's the whole package. And that's why I was so excited to help you raise awareness. My first question, I love this because the same thing happens to me, and I'm curious as to what your answer is. This voice in your head.
Yeah.
Who or what is it? And do you literally hear? Is it a male voice or a female voice? Tell us more about this voice in your head.
Well, let's see. I don't hear it out loud with my ears, but I hear it with, it's like a force, right? It's like if somebody took the letters, what is the analogy I'm trying to make? If somebody took the letters and kind of just boom, like boom across the front of my forehead, or even into the, kind of the just to the right of the crown, maybe, or the left, I mean. It's just like with a force that the words are just put there, right? And you just can't deny. And I always talk back out loud. So I don't know if it's male or female. I really don't know. I would say maybe male, but I think that I've always, because I was raised Presbyterian and I was raised in a church when I was little, that I probably think of God as a man, although now I don't think of God as a man, but maybe that's why I hear the voice. Let me tell you who I think the voice is. I think the voice is spirit. And to me, spirit is God. Spirit is my son. Spirit is my parents and my grandparents and my friend who died of a brain aneurysm. And spirit is, Rory and Trish and Aaron and everybody else's kids and loved ones and, husbands and wives. Collectively, spirit. Also, I have learned in my journey and my seeking that I have done about spirit guides and my spirit team, and they are also part of my spirit. I don't know my guides personally. I think I used to kind of be a little more into knowing who they were personally. Now it doesn't matter to me if I know their name. I mean, if I need to know their name, they're going to tell me their name. So I hear the voice, and to me it's spirit. Sometimes I also just use the word universe. And to me, the difference is when I feel compelled to act on something, to me, that's spirit. To me, the universe gives me the opportunities. The universe puts opportunities in my path. The universe, but to me, spirit is what talks to me. Does that make any sense at all?
Completely. When you hear the voice, do you immediately know, oh, that wasn't my voice?
Oh, absolutely. Immediately.
Right.
And usually I say no. I almost always say no. Like, I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm not going to go talk to that woman in the grocery store, 3 weeks after Brian died. Are you kidding me? Or, whatever. I'm not going to go talk to the man at that booth at the Sun Valley Wellness Festival. He has an ugly, boring booth. There's not even a balloon on his table. There's all these interesting booths that I'm going to go to. So there. And so I went to all those other booths, and still Spirit's like, come on, come on. And so I go over there and I found out, oh, they hold a retreat for mothers who have lost children. Oh, go figure.
So
Right?
I'm 63 now, and I
Yeah.
probably spent 60 years of saying no.
Yeah.
And maybe in my 60th or 61st year, I decided, once and for all, I have suffered enough. So now I always say yes. I say yes. I say yes. And what I've noticed, the voice is louder, the voice is more frequent, and the voice is that constant companion and that constant guide.
No, that's true. And sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Absolutely everything that you say resonates with me. And this notion, it's really hard for people to grasp if they haven't experienced it. But this notion that the relationship that I have with Trish, Rory, and Aaron is more fluid, is more available, is more constant than it has ever been, number one. And number two, and I believe this is true for you, if you meet me, you meet Trish, Rory, and Aaron. I mean, we are a team. They're the director, they're the choreographer. I'm the very humble, grateful conduit. I'm happy to be the conduit.
Yes.
So happy to be the conduit. Sure.
I love it.
It's the word that you said. I've learned to trust. No, I've chosen to trust. I've chosen to trust. And it has not failed me at all.
I call it conscious healing, really. And it's every day. I tell people, I used to tell my clients, every day you wake up, you have a choice. You have a choice. You can choose to believe that it's real. You can choose to believe that it really is your child speaking to you or your wife, right? And I do listen to the voice now. I should be clear about that. I didn't always before. I'm like, oh, I'm not doing that. But now I do. And it's especially around the book right now. I'm just like wide open, like, okay. And it's amazing. The energy around it is really opening up. And the more we say yes, the more they bring.
Yes, because when you vibrate at a level of wide open, you attract more wide open.
Absolutely.
It's not a mystery. It's
like you say, words have power, and they do. The universe is always listening. I mean, you know that, your listeners know that. And one of the things about you is that I always said, I think I said this in the book, that when I was following you in those, I didn't even know you were young then. Like, I didn't even know you were young in your journey then. I thought you were this all powerful. You are all powerful. But, I was like, man, this man's journey is like mirroring my own. And I've always remembered this, like everything you say, it's like, I said that, or I felt that, or I experienced that. And so when Brian told Sally in 2010, Mom, we can write a book if you want. That's how long. And it's finally, I was like, oh yeah, we have to write a book because we need to let other people know. Like you say, let the others know, or tell people so the others will know. It's that exact same thing. And I feel like it's our responsibility, all of our responsibility, to share, to tell our story, to share our healing. And this is 2 chapters of sadness and 20 chapters of healing. Okay, the book is really a healing book. It's a grief book, but it's a grief healing book.
You said 2 chapters of sadness and 20 chapters of healing. That is the number 22. Are there 20?
I know.
Are there 22 chapters?
There are 22 chapters, and I know your book does too. It was not intentional. In fact, my editor took a chapter out.
22 is my number.
11's my number. So 11, I carry the 11 number, and no coincidences.
Well,
those are both my master numbers.
On 222.
I know. I've sent you pictures of 222 on my phone before. My numbers are 11 and 111, 111, 11, and 1111 is my main number. I see 1111 all the time. But Brian sends me ladybugs. I have amazing ladybug stories that are in the book.
There's one more thing before we open it up for questions. You mentioned the word Reiki. I know what Reiki is. You know what Reiki is. There are people listening that do not. Explain what Reiki is. And everybody else, if you have a question that you would like Paige to answer, type it in right now. What's Reiki?
Reiki is a form of alternative healing. It's a ancient Japanese art of healing that really, the bottom line with Reiki is the Reiki practitioner who has to be attuned to carry the Reiki energy. So we can just kind of like, you know, hands-on Reiki on, and then just call in the energy. And what we're doing is calling in the divine energy of, I say God, I choose the word God. Not everybody resonates with that word, but to me it's God. So choosing, bringing in the divine energy, and then the Reiki practitioner passes that energy onto the person that they're healing. And the energy, but the importance is the healer is not doing the work. The Reiki practitioner, I'm not doing the work. The energy is going to come into the energy field surrounding the body and the physical body and go where it needs to go for the utmost healing. So divine knows where the energy needs to go, and the Reiki practitioner is really the conduit for that.
So does the client have to believe it in order for it to, quote, work?
Absolutely not. I think it helps. I think maybe a little bit of a deeper healing if you can believe in it and trust and allow. But most people, I think, would say when they leave a Reiki session, now my first Reiki session was all powerful. I became embedded in a crystal. I don't have any other words to describe it. It was the most amazing thing. I've just been blessed. I've been so blessed with so many incredible opportunities that I felt I needed to share with people, because if my gosh, if they did it for me, they can do it for anybody. But most people who get a Reiki session will just leave feeling like they had a great massage. It's a very relaxing, energizing, but yet calm, if that makes any sense at all. So it's a beautiful experience.
After Rory died, I knew I could heal because I had
Yeah.
healed before. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure that I had the energy or the strength or the desire to do all that work. I really wasn't.
Yeah, I
But
can imagine.
one of the decisions I made was every Thursday at 10 a.m. with a woman by the name of Isla Adams. I had a
Okay.
Reiki session every Thursday at 10 a.m. And she was so powerful that she could literally feel the spot on my body where she literally, shot the energy right through. I could feel the energy going in, and then I
Yeah.
could feel it leaving.
Yeah.
And, she would say, this is the spot, right? Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know. I'm working with an energy healer now who's also a physical therapist, and she does the same thing. I'm like, how did you know? She says, well, your body told me. So, yeah.
So
Yeah.
how would someone go about finding a reputable Reiki practitioner?
Well, I believe Reiki.org has a directory. I always say the best referrals are word of mouth. If there's any of my people, any of people in my area or my friends listening, to get a hold of me, or actually anybody can get a hold of me. I can recommend people in my area. A lot of Reiki practitioners do distance healing as well. There's a gentleman in my community named Michael Dake. He's amazing. He's the most powerful distance Reiki healer I've ever come across. Anyhow, there are many, but I think that Reiki.org has a good directory of really accredited Reiki. And I'm not a practicing Reiki. I don't currently practice, but I am Reiki 2 certified. I never pursued the Reiki master certification, which would have allowed me to teach others, to attune others to the energy.
So how do people get a hold of you? How do they find you?
Well, I am on Facebook as I have a business page, which is Paige W. Lee Author. My personal page is still, can go there too. It's Paige Lee. I'm on Instagram, Paige W. Lee Author. And I have a website, paigewlee.com.
Tell folks how you spell Paige.
Paige is PAIGEWLEE.com for the website. I am going to be offering, in fact, I got my first request to be a speed workshop presenter at a conference. It's an online Living After Loss conference in December. So I'm super excited about that. So I'm putting the finishing touches on some workshops that are kind of outlined, but I'm not quite ready to offer those yet, but I will be offering those.
So you're doing a workshop in September? What's the date?
It's in December.
Oh, December. Okay. Will you let me know and then I'll share it with people?
I will. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So this is what Rosie said. Just bought the book on Amazon. So
it's Rosie. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Gail, wonderful Paige. I love that spirit is all around you. Yeah. Melissa, I'm a seeker and have already ordered your book. So excited to receive and continuing trying to find my son Carson. Love that. Love that. You paint a picture of what's possible. Kat said, I'm glad you said what you did about meditation because it's something I want to master and I'm experimenting with it. Do you is there a CD that you would recommend, or is there someone that they could Google on YouTube that you would recommend?
Oh, well, there's the apps now. There's Headspace and Calm and Insight, I think is the other one that are really popular right now. I got to tell you, there is a meditation. It's called the Om Namah. I can't even pronounce it. I don't think you can buy it anymore, but it's my highest connection. One of the best ways to meditate, you guys, is to get the Om, the OM, the Om, the sound of God, and play that. And that's amazing. Also, one of my favorite techniques for meditation is to repeat a mantra. And for me, it's the Om Namah Shivaya, but it can be whatever it is for you that resonates with you in your soul. And you just out loud, I'll just repeat my mantra, and then until I feel still inside, and then just kind of just very gently and quietly. You always want to start meditation with bringing the energy in through your crown, through your body. You want to protect yourself with the, divine white bubble of protection. But yeah, I'm getting a little carried away. But I started with just whatever free stuff I could find online. But you'll find what resonates with you and what works for you.
My friend Rhonda, like attracts like. Rhonda said, Paige's energy is over the top strong. Thank you. As is Rhonda's.
Rhonda is some of your friends have friended me already, and Rhonda wrote on my Facebook that Brian was so powerful, and I love that she can feel him and that she knew that about him before tonight. We've never spoken, and so hi, Rhonda.
Well, she has a son, Caden, who is equally powerful.
So I bet you they're hanging out.
Absolutely. Kat said, I do hear a voice and have for years, which I connect with heaven even before our kids died.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, since I have actually heard both Tim and Zach's voices in my head, in my mind, I love how you describe it like a force.
Yeah.
And I heard the voice when I was a little kid. I mean, I was always aware of it. And I called it the Holy Spirit.
It's like a branding. I think that's what I was trying to think of analogy. If you imagine like a branding iron, and it's got the words, whatever the words are they want you to know, and it's kind of like, boom. That's how it is for me.
Tracy said, Paige, so happy for you and Brian. Can't wait to read your book. Love you. This must be a friend of yours, Tracy Whitfield.
Oh, that's my sister-in-law. Hi, Tracy.
Sweet. Very sweet.
Love her.
Bunny just ordered the book. Can't wait to read it. Might start tonight. Want to connect with my husband, Dan, and son, Jamie. Marge, planning to order. This is a goal area for me. Marnie, I've ordered the book and I'm so excited about Friday. I'll be coming from Mexico.
Hi, Marnie.
Do you know Marnie?
Well, she friended me too. Hi, Marnie.
Yeah, Marnie's son is Walker. Marnie's cool. And Marnie, I hope that 80% is now up to 97. I met Marnie in Salida, Colorado, and we had dessert after dessert after dessert after dessert.
That's living right there.
My friend Dawn Whitcomb just bought the book, Love Connecting to Other Moms Who Have Had an Only Child Died. Looking forward to reading your book. Let me tell you about Dawn. I love, love, love Dawn.
Yeah.
Dawn is from Quincy, and Dawn's most amazing son shot himself in the head. Okay? Dylan shot himself in the head. And my friend Kim and Kirk's most amazing son, Garrett, shot himself in the head. So next Tuesday at 7:30, to mark this thing that, in my opinion, because words have power, is incorrectly known as Suicide Prevention Month, which includes International Suicide Prevention Day. I'm going to have a conversation with these three parents, and we're going to talk about, is suicide preventable? Is suicide preventable? So if you have been touched by suicide, if you're interested in the conversation, it's next Tuesday at 7:30. I'm going to do one more. Sweet. Your friend Lori Thomason. Paige, I am getting your book and will swing by for you to sign. Let me ask you this. If folks want personally autographed books by you, is that possible?
Yes, we do have, actually, if they could, maybe if they leave it in the comments, I'll be able to access that. I do have books. I have ordered books, and we have cute little bookmarks, and I have a special little surprise that I'm putting into the packaging. So you can order an autographed book. If you want to leave that in the comments, and then would I be able to scroll through them and PM those people perhaps?
Totally, absolutely.
So absolutely. It would be, I think we decided to add shipping and handling to that. Is that appropriate? So I think we were going to say $15 to cover the shipping and handling.
That's a steal. That's a deal.
Yeah.
What is the book retail for?
$11.99.
You're going to lose money, sweetheart. You're going to lose money on shipping and handling. So
I'm not in it to make money.
That's very, very generous. I know, but that's very generous.
I think $15, and what was I going to say? Yeah, $11.99, $8.99 for Kindle.
So you are a force of nature.
Oh, you're a force of nature, my sir.
You know what? I know I'm a force of nature. I mean, I do. I mean, what the blessing for me is at the age of 63, I know exactly why I came to the planet.
Yeah.
Stop saying no to the voice inside my head. I'm saying yes, 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 yes. As a result of my yes, yes, yeses, the abundance has never been flowing as freely as it is. I wake up every morning so grateful that I didn't kill myself. I'm so grateful I didn't kill myself.
Me too.
I'm so grateful I'm here. I love, love, love what I get to do every single day. So you are a mother whose son, Brian, was killed in a senseless act of murder in 2008. Something doesn't compute. You are a radiant beam of light.
Thank you. You are a beam, you are a beacon of light for us and all of us who have lost children and loved ones. I can't thank you enough. I know everybody would agree with me for the work that you do and how selfless you are in giving of yourself and your time and your energy and all of that. So you've been a mentor and an example for me, and I will always be grateful to you. Thank you. Thank you for all of this.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So I want you to take 2 deep breaths. I want you to connect with Brian. And I want you to share one final thought for all the people that are listening live and all the people that will listen to the recording. What's your one final thought?
I don't even have to. The answer is don't give up. Do not give up. Do not stop trying, you guys. You can do it. I didn't know God. I didn't know anything about spirituality or the afterlife. Please don't give up. Just keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. Your loved one is not going to stop coming to you and assisting you. They are there to help you find the way. So if you allow that, you will find them. I promise you. I promise you.
Thank you for stepping into your power.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying yes. Thank you for allowing yourself to be used as an instrument to help the world heal.
Yeah, thank you, Tom.
What a blessing. This is what I want to leave folks with. Whatever you see in Paige, you guys, there's only one reason you can see it, because it exists in you. It
Right.
exists in you. Whatever you see in her, that exists in you as well. Paige, I have loved every second. I know that the universe will rise up and embrace you and embrace your beautiful, beautiful book. I know that.
Thank you. Thanks to everybody for listening and watching and for buying the book. I hope you win something on Friday.
We will see you Friday night at
Okay.
6:30 p.m. Central.
Perfect. I'll see you guys then. Many blessings.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Take good care, everybody.